Morning everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry it's been a really long time, but I've not been doing anything that exciting because I've not been training that hard. But we are now officially 1 week out from the British Championships, and although I competed at 69 at the Commonwealth Games and I thought that was kind of going to be me set in that heavier weight category, I have actually brought my body weight back down. Couple of reasons. One, because I had a pageant last weekend and this is the leftover mess from it, but you can actually see there is a crown there. So I did actually end up winning Miss Intercontinental England, so I wanted to get back into a little bit of shape for that. I wasn't that light, I weighed maybe 65 kilos, and now I am decided to compete at 63 at the British, just because if the new weight categories come out and there's one kind of in the middle, I'd rather be bring my body weight down while I'm not training hard and then build it back up and in when I'm training, rather than trying to cut it down and train hard at the same time. So yeah, I'm going to do the much demanded, asked for vlog on nutrition, making weight, and kind of giving you guys a little bit of an idea. Like I said, we're exactly 1 week out, so I compete a week today, and you will see my morning body weight. And I'm just kind of going to maintain now for a couple of days, and then you will see from there how I kind of cut into competition. Hairband on the floor because I'm over a little hairband. So, oh, did you see that just before it went? 64.7. So I brought my body weight down a little bit. But morning, lady. But one thing that I think surprises everybody is that we actually weigh everything out. So, morning breakfast. So remember, we're on maintenance at the minute, so it is 50 grams of oats. Ooh, oh man. Yeah, that'll do. Not exact at the minute, like I said, it's maintenance. And then, I say I weigh everything, I don't weigh milk. I just give it a little glug. Can't bother to dirty a spoon, so I swirl it around. Dogs are going crazy this morning. A little bit more, and as you can see, because it's on the scales, I can kind of, if I wanted to, I could put it in as 150 grams. This is the remains of barbecue from yesterday, so as you can see, we're not that strict on what we're eating, but that was good food. It needs to go in the fridge now. Anyway, oats go in, putting it in the microwave, and then we wait. So, porridge is out. Scales back on, find the scoop, and then we go for 15 grams of protein. So I am actually using casein just because I find it blends a little bit nicer. Give it a stir. I'm not sure I can do this with holding you guys. So this is going quite well. And then finally we go for a good handful of blueberries. Just because they taste nice. Normally about 40 grams. And that is it. Maintenance, breakfast, sorted, tasty, and ready to go. So you guys missed an off-camera discussion, debate about the amount of protein I put in. Jack said it should be 30 grams, but I find that that much doesn't mix very well in your protein, and then you just kind of become eating solid protein. So yeah, that's why I have 15 grams. But more importantly now, coffee time. So I am going to take this opportunity to just plug a sponsor. So Barbell Coffee are based in the UK, down south, and they give me lots of good coffee and even my AeroPress. So we are going to just get on with that. I definitely can't do that and talk to you at the same time. So 2 scoops of coffee. Not really sure why that lemon's there, but you know, it's hanging out. Fill it up. Leave it to stand. Question is, which mug do we have today? Let's go for these ones because they're at the front. Can you see all our matching mugs? So we have Angel ones, Eleiko ones, Barbell Coffee, different England ones, Disney ones. These ones kind of match. And then we've got loads more, but they must be in the dishwasher. Jack has green tea because he's a delicate little flower. Here you go, darling. Look at him. Look at me being a top wife. Look, he sits and reads his book and I'm making him his tea. You could look happy about it.
False impressions. She's not normally like that.
That's a lie. I always make your tea. Okay, so back to the press. Oh, there's a lot of coffee in there. So we flap. Create a nice crema. By the way, guys, if you don't have an AeroPress and you travel like we do, this will revolutionise your life because there's nothing worse than terrible hotel coffee. So you just take your press and your bag of coffee and you're good to go. Right, give it a flip. And we press. So I used to be a massive sugar and coffee person, but I picked this up in TK Maxx Home Sense the other day. So cinnamon vanilla syrup, no calories, no sugar, and where I've been bringing my body weight down, it's been perfect. I can't get it open with one hand. There we go. Little glug. Breakfast finished. I'm going to find it really weird telling you guys everything that I eat today because I'm constantly eating, but this morning snack is I used to call them rolly things as a kid. What are they actually called?
I don't know, I don't eat them.
Nectarines?
Is it not a peach?
No, it's a nectarine. Peach is a furry.
No fur.
It's not got fur. Nectarine. There we go. We got there. Rolly thing. Definitely a better answer. Yeah, at the minute I'm just kind of eating sort of what I want to maintain my body weight. So yeah, morning snack. Jack is also known as the Spud Man. That's an avocado, not a potato.
What is it, apple?
So, potatoes getting weighed out. It's an exact science. That's a little one.
We're trying to make 700 to get
300 and 400.
Yeah.
So I'm on 300 at the minute, and Jack's on 400. You just swap that out for it.
Oh,
that'll do.
I reckon we'll call it there, 708. I'll have an extra 8 Gs.
So we are going to be making some homemade chips, so potatoes were the secret to my bulk. I'm going to flip you around.
I think I should have done my hair if I was going to be on a vlog.
Yeah, Jack didn't do his hair yet this morning.
It would tease me last time I was on a video about doing my hair.
So potatoes are known as the superfood in our house. Superfood isn't actually a thing before Martin tells me off. So they were the secret to my bulk to get me to 69 kilos. They are also the secret to a cut. They're just a staple in this house because you can do more of a spud than you can with anything else. So our regular is, in fact I need to turn the oven on. Our regular is homemade wedges, so I'm going to show you once Jack's chopped them. Jack is official chopper because he doesn't trust me with a knife. Yeah, so 300 grams for me at the minute and 400 for Jack. You can see that we weigh it out, but I'm not actually like tracking calories or macros because over time I've come to know like what I can and can't have just to maintain body weight. So yeah.
The pressure.
Slow down, don't chop your fingers off. Right, put some on here out the way.
You don't want a giant chip like that.
That's not a chip, that's just a roast jagged potato.
Well, at what point
So,
did it become a chip?
as you can see, the tray has already been used for potatoes, but we're saving the planet and we're reusing it.
Save the polar bears.
And we're saving the polar bears.
And the orangutans.
And the orangutans.
And
no palm oil in this house.
Palm oil.
Because we're all about the tans.
I do love the tans. I don't have an orangutan fact to give you. I feel like I should do. Do I have any orangutan facts?
Palm oil kills their habitat.
Yeah, do I have any nice ones about them? I'm not sure. I'll get back to you on that.
Is there not one about the men with the big puffy cheeks? Isn't that the dominant one? Like they grow bigger cheeks or something?
I'm trying to remember. There's two different types of orangutans, aren't there?
There's Bornean and
Sumatran. And one of them is the darker one, and one of them is more like orange, and one of them is darker. And I can't remember which is which. But when you see the different types of orangutans, that's why they're different colours.
There we go. Orangutan trivia.
We're about to lose another gram or so. Dodgy bits. So we are going to end up at 700 Gs.
I've got a sneeze brewing.
I don't have any more orangutan facts right now, but I really like giraffes. Did you know that giraffes have the same amount of vertebra in their spines as humans? They're just much bigger.
There we go. I thought it was in their neck.
Oh, is it their neck?
I don't know.
No, I think it's the whole way down. I think it's the whole back.
Because their bodies are quite short compared to their necks, aren't they?
Maybe go and fact check that one, but I think it's right.
I'll try and work out how to put it on the screen, and I'll put it on the screen for you guys.
Yeah. What else? Then
Polar bears are actually black.
Yeah.
Okay, Jack, take over the camera.
Wait, I had another one.
This is where the magic happens.
I had another one about, what's it called? About giraffes. I think they sleep less than any other mammal or something. They just sleep for like 2 minutes at a time, stood up, and then they do that a few times throughout the day, but they hardly sleep.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Away from the animal facts. Okay, so this is a little one that has kind of come to my attention recently. But a lot of people ask about drinks and stuff when making weight, and they just drink water and all that sort of stuff. But there's no need, because supermarkets do squash with no added sugar. It's not going to focus. But per serving, so per 25 mils of squash to 225 mils of water is 4 calories. Which is not anything worth worrying about, especially if the weather is like it is today and you're trying to stay hydrated. Your body is going to be using up those calories just from trying to keep cool and all that sort of stuff. And your basic metabolic rate will be a little bit higher than normal. So yeah, we drink this by the pint, so there's 8 calories per drink, which is nothing worth worrying about. And a lot better. Make sure it is the no added sugar you're getting this, because some squashes are quite sugary, but generally the ones you'll find in the supermarket are those ones. They're high juices and stuff like that, are full of sugar, and they're like not made from concentrate and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, in terms of what to drink, there's that, and also love me a can of Coke Zero, because it has no calories in it. It makes it magical. Absolutely magical. And when you're really cutting, it is quite nice to have those things like Coke Zero, because it gives you that sweet taste. Or even things like 7-Up and Sprite and Fanta. They all do a diet version now, even Fizzy Vimto in zero form. Whoop. And it gives you that little kind of sweet taste when you're doing that last final cut without actually having to worry about it. So the chips are ready. The camera cut out when we were filming earlier, but all we did was put on some extra virgin olive oil, a nice dribble, and then a nice helping of sea salt, because it's quite hot at the minute. It helps a little bit with hydration. And then on the plate we've got, so this is my plate, that's Jack's, we've got a burger and a chicken wing left over from yesterday's barbecue. And if you don't burn something on the barbecue, did you even barbecue? There's half an avocado under there, and then I am just gonna dish up the chips. So as you can see, that makes a pretty decent plateful. I'm just going to put a little bit of balsamic on the salad, because the calories in a balsamic are pretty minimal. Because it's a vinegar rather than a glaze. The glaze does have more like sugar and stuff in it. Jack will probably have some ketchup or something in his.
Mayonnaise.
Maybe I might have a little bit of barbecue, just because I'm not going to worry about things at the minute. But yeah, that's a typical lunch. We're lucky that we get to cook lunch because, well, it's the weekend at the minute anyway. But day to day we work from home, so lunch is always cooked. Not about that prep life. Soz, guys. So back from training, which means just a scoop of whey somewhere in here, and some water. The whole point of this is just to make sure we get enough protein in to help recovery from trainings. So you're going to be getting in 30 grams of protein at various windows throughout the day. That isn't me just making random noises, it's just too. So we went to the shops on the way back from training. It's a bag full of goodies. Oh, my wallet. And we are now probably going to devour this between the two of us because why not? We just mowed the grass and it was, you know, it was hard work, so we earned it. So I just opened the chocolate and tried to snap it so to get like a line. You know, with dairy milk you get a line. I snapped it at the nearest snappable point, and half a bar is 1 square. Therefore, we'll be having just 1 square each. That works, right? The Spudman is back.
Getting deja vu.
Again, aiming for another 300 grams of potato. We don't just eat potato. You could swap it out. Jack's a little bit of a delicate soul, so Jack just eats potato. But you could swap it out for, say, 75 grams of rice or pasta or something like that. Yeah, so not just potato. We can have anything. We just like potato. Okay, so because it cut out earlier, just going to show you quantities. So olive oil.
First time I've seen you with a toilet.
And then salt. So as you can see, pretty similar story with tea, dinner, whatever you want to call it, evening meal. At this point we don't weigh out meat because there's no need. Oh, I've left a chip in the tray. It's like a bag chip. So yeah, 300 grams of potato, some salad, again don't weigh it, and 2.5 chicken wings and 2 sausages each. Let's eat. So it is now evening, it is just gone 9 o'clock, and we are having a snack of some strawberries and blueberries. I figured I'd show you Jack's too, just because you've had him for the rest of the day, so why not? Yeah, so some strawberries and blueberries, not weighed out, just kind of a couple of handfuls of each. And I'm going to have some Jazzles too, because I absolutely love these. Weight of them, probably just going to have like, I don't know, 20 grams of chocolate. Couldn't tell you how many strawberries there are there, but yeah. Evening snack sorted. Okay, so that is, oh, it's just disappeared. Evening body weight. Evening body weight 65.7. I know that when I'm fully hydrated like I am today, I will lose about 1 kilo overnight, so that is perfect. If I came up and was lighter, so anything like 65.5 and lower, then I'd probably go back downstairs and grab something else to eat, just to make sure my body is staying higher. I'll check back in with you guys in the morning just to kind of show you that that happens overnight, and yeah, more of the same really. So didn't quite lose 1 kilo last night, didn't sleep very well, but yeah, getting there. That's all I want to see at the minute with body weight. So yeah, keep that the same until Wednesday.